Welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia, and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing well today. Y'all, we are going to get into this message. I have a channeled message, and so we're going to get into that first, and then we'll get into the cards. But first, I just want to say a quick prayer and ring my bell. Okay, let's just get a little bit of a Palo Santo cleanse here. Hope everyone is doing well. I do want to take a quick second to welcome everyone back. Welcome to the channel. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to the family, y'all. All right, I'm going to ring my bells real quickly. And so if you have any earphones or anything in, you might want to turn it down because this can be a little bit loud, just out of protection for your ears, okay? I'm going to ring it 3 times, okay? All right, you guys, let's get into this message. I am going to say a quick prayer and then we'll get right into it, okay? Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter the space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. Sorry, y'all, I got Florida water all over my iPad, so I used my shirt to like wipe it up. So I know, I just didn't want to get up and get a towel at this point. Okay, let's get into this, you guys. Oh, and also before we get into this, thank you guys so much for everything you guys do. Your comments, your interaction with the channel and other commenters, your sharing your experiences in the comment section. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I just want you guys to know how much that I appreciate you. Let's see what else. Oh, thanks to everyone who has donated. You guys are amazing. Of course, my nose is starting to itch before we even get into the reading, but you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Nothing goes unnoticed that you guys do, so thank you. So this particular message is a breakdown of what is going on at the current moment, okay? And what I'm getting right now, collective, is that there's something in and around your energy, someone or even a group of people that are in and around your energy. And the divine gave me a message to speak to you, okay? I wrote it all down, and I did the best I could to get it squared away in the amount of time that I had to write it. So hopefully it will make sense, okay? So let me go ahead and get into it. The divine justice you need, collective, is so close, all right? You are able to actually see this divine justice on the horizon. You may even be feeling it. It's so close, you can feel it. Now, why I'm getting that you can feel everything that's transpiring is because the particular people that, or person that has been your opposing, and I don't want to say your ops, but your opposing energy in and around you, whoever this is so close to you. They're in your energy, all right? It's like an energetic pickup on others. So you know when you let's say you're in a grocery store and you see someone, right? You see them, you make eye contact with them. It's an energetic exchange, and this is an energetic exchange without, you may visually see them, but without actually visually seeing them, right? It's like essentially your energy is a Bluetooth device picking up on their energy Bluetooth device that they're emitting, right? Okay, so collective, the divine justice you need is so close. You can actually see it and feel it on the horizon. The only thing that divine will allow others to see is you. Their false sense of security, their deluded sense of self, and their collaborations of crimes, which is all they've ever really known. They don't see who you are. They don't see what you know. They aren't allowed to see what you stand for. They don't understand the light and how the Most High collaborates with the darkness in order for lessons to be learned. Their time to reverse course has passed. The end is near for this situation. You are being told, collective, to continue on your path with the divine. Continue to keep your head high. Continue with your gratitude for protection as Archangel Michael walks with you, so close to you, like body armor. Fear nothing, not out of cockiness, but out of confidence. You are being reminded of your mission, the mission only you have been privy to. They will see in coming days how protected you are. They will become terrified of your protection. They will continue to invade your energy and fail. They will become so frustrated by your protection, they will not see that failure is near. The fall of this cult is now in the energy after refusal to walk away from this path of darkness and diabolical plan to hurt, harm, shame, and control. The Most High is chosen. A plan that equates to dismantling of the divine. They will be brought to their knees, weak with a false sense of power. They will be forced to stop because they wouldn't willingly choose to walk away. You are not only chosen by the Most High, but you have been chosen to take this entire collaboration down single-handedly. They underestimated you, laughed in the face of the Most High, continue to walk a demonic path. They will all pay the price in the 3D. They will see who they've become when years, decades pass by and all they see is how this plan backfired. Repeated thoughts of how they could have listened to the messages to abort this plan. All right. So you guys, we're going to get into the cards, but this is a message that someone needs to hear. This is very important. You, again, may be feeling this energy invading your energy, okay? So what do I mean by that? I mean that you are so sensitive, you feel this foreign energy in and around you. This is an energy that is so identifiable by your body and the divine that you may actually be matching the energy to the people around you. It's so incredibly clear who is involved in something. Now, you may not want to believe it. You may have known this for a very long time. However, you wanted to give people the benefit of the doubt. You didn't want to believe that the people that are actually involved in this are. You didn't want to believe that. But I'm getting, as you look back at your experiences with these individuals who are matching this toxic, destructive, diabolical energy, you are seeing that this has been a path that they've been on for a lot longer than you even realized. This could have been an energy that you are now identifying, going back up to a decade or even more. Let's just say there's somebody in and around your energy, and they've always been touting like how spiritual they are, and how connected they are to the divine, and talk about prayer constantly and all that, right? That's the people that I'm speaking about here. Those are the exact people that you never would have imagined would have been involved in something. But their energy is matching up. No matter how you spin it, how you look at it, It doesn't matter, collective. They're involved. And you have been wanting to believe that they wouldn't be this way. It's okay. So it's equivalent to, like, you could be looking back right now and saying, never in a million years would I have thought 10 years, 20 years in the future would this person be involved in something. You could be saying that. You could be saying, this is the one person that I trusted with my life. I trusted they cared about me. I trusted their word. They told me how much they loved me and cared about me and wanted the best for me. But then you start looking at, is this person actually like matching up with their words? Are their actions actually matching up with their words? You tell me, collective. Let me know in the comments. Who is it that you've been dealing with, if you're comfortable, that has swear to love you, care about you, and only want the best for you? You could be shocked. You could be sad. You could be withdrawn and feel a sense of depression as though you've lost someone close to you forever. Please remember, whoever this person is could have rejected you, and this has actually been your protection. You're at the point right now where the divine is literally taking off those rose-colored glasses, literally allowing you to see everyone for who they are, for what they stand for. People could be talking about you, collective, and if you're very spiritual, if you're into tarot, if you're walking with the divine and the Most High, with spirit, whoever's involved here, who claim to be so spiritual and caring and loving, are the very people who are attacking you for your connection to the divine. Because yours is real. It's something that people become jealous of. People could be watching you and insisting that you're lying, that you're walking some sort of fake path, false path, that you could never be who it is that you're finally allowing people to see you are. Your spiritual journey is for you and you alone. It's not something that we have to go around telling people we believe in, or how we walk with God, or whoever you believe in is the Most High. It's not something you've ever shared with other people because it's none of their business and you know it. So the fact that you haven't been like them and walked around and been like, yeah, I have the favor of the Most High. They're trying to call you fake, trying to act like, well, you don't know the Most High. So, collective, keep your head up. Again, like the message says, not out of cockiness, but out of confidence. You know you. You know that it's not, if somebody's a naysayer, so be it. But if you are walking a path with the divine, with the Most High, with spirit, and you truly think another is part of your soul tribe, you're going to accept them. It's the diabolical, demonic attachments that make people jealous and envious of a real connection. That's the devil speaking. That's not God. That's not the Most High, the Spirit. You know that. Something could be rubbing you the wrong way about whoever these people are. And again, the Most High has removed those rose-colored glasses and is allowing you to finally see everyone for who they really are. They can't keep their masks attached when they're around you, and it makes them so angry. The disdain that they feel for you and have felt for you for so long is now obvious. It's sad, but true. Remember to walk in your power, stand in your power, no matter how painful it is to be alone, because you're not alone. You have the Most High. So remember, first of all, I want to say something, and I don't mean this to shame anyone, but if you are at a stage in your life where you cannot be alone, that is an indication that it's time to do the inner work. All right? It's time to get to a point where you can walk and feel confident and hold your head high, even with not one single person around you. Christ consciousness energy. That's really what I'm getting at. Because when you walk with Christ, when you walk with the Most High, you don't need anyone. It's like everything just starts to strip away from you that you don't need, that's unhealthy, that are toxic attachments. It's like you're walking and you're free, you're lighter, you're walking in this heavy, suit or dress that you're wearing is just pieces of it are just falling away so you can walk with the light. You can feel the light. You can feel light in your energy. You're not feeling dense, dark energy, which is what you're getting from these people, okay? So you guys, I have gone on enough about this. I think you guys understand what I'm getting at. So let's get into this reading. Oh, Holy Spirit, where are we going to start today? Let's get some overall energy. Oh, we have family and why. Interesting. All right. Let's just get some overall energy and then we'll get some clarification. Emotions, influences. Others involve third parties, intervention, and manipulation. So you may be realizing that some third party, again, this could be friend, family, partner, side chick, side dude, whatever. You could, these third parties are involved. They may be claiming to want to intervene in something in your life. The nerve of these people. These people are unpredictable. They have unpredictable emotions. These people could be an emotional mess, okay? These people could be very manipulative, emotionally manipulative. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to know for their highest good? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels of the highest white light, what does the collective need to know? Proposal, commitment, taking something to the next level. Now, I would like to take this card for face value. But what's really standing out to me is it says taking to the next level. That doesn't have to be a relationship. Somebody could be committed to taking something to the next level. Someone could be being stubborn in their ego, having too much pride to stop. time, needing time. Now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. So this amount of time, whatever these people in their ego have chose to do here, perhaps taking something to the next level, is bringing in unexpected changes. Now is not the time to be taking something to the next level. I'm picking up on an energy that I'm just not going to say yet until I get more information. Sneaky. Now is not the time to take something to the next level, to do something behind the scenes, to be stubborn and have too much pride to stop. Unexpected changes are going to be coming in for someone. They think they're hiding from you, but they're not. You may even be able to see who they are that match their energy on social media to some fake account, fake profile. These people think they're being sneaky with this conflict. You could see the signs. You could be seeing the repeated synchronicities with the number 11, justice in tarot. It also breaks down to a 2, which is the magician. You're seeing the signs. Somebody could be clashing or having differences behind the scenes about whether or not they actually want to take something to the next level. They may have halted, if they were smart, taking something to the next level because someone is realizing they could be actually being allowed to see what their fate is, what's going to ultimately be their demise. Now, demise doesn't mean someone actually is passing. But there could be someone here who is seeing the signs. So we have butterflies. These people have butterflies. They have butterflies in their stomach because they're not sure whether or not they should continue on. They could be meeting, planning, and discussing whether or not they should continue on. They could be reflecting and facing the truth about a situation. Somebody could be getting locked out of something. They could be realizing that they're done. They could be done observing. They may be needing to move. This could be one or multiple people that want freedom from whatever it is that they're doing. They want freedom from being obsessed with you. They may not be able to move forward, so they're going to have to move on from this risk, something that they thought was funny or fun. I can't show this card, but these people are ravenous. Whatever they did is risky. They may be seeing others around them as a clown, and now they want to escape. All right, let's get this overall energy back out here. So as they came out, somebody could be meeting up here to discuss a plan to bring conflict or issues to someone. All right, so let's get some clarification, y'all. Oh, this card doesn't go in here. Let's see what we've got. O. We have the letter O. Somebody's initial, first, middle, or last could start with O. This could be family. Someone in a family that had a stupid genius idea to do something here. We have forgery and receipts. Didn't that come out in the last reading? I think it was like family, like forgery, receipts, evidence. All right. Hold on, y'all. I just want to make sure that these are really shuffled. Family and transfer. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Can I get some clarification for proposal taking something to the next level? Now, this can speak of what the card says, okay? So there could be a commitment to something or someone where someone's taking something to the next level to take money, inheritance, documents, something like that. Personal items. N. Somebody with the initial N, first, middle, or last, and it says we have no. So someone could be taking something to the next level when it comes to stealing a bank account, inheritance, or documents. They're probably being told no, not to do this. Hacked emails. Someone could have hacked your emails, collective, in order to take something to the next level. We have Y. And we have Y-O-N. Now, I know that's not the traditional spelling of yawn, but someone could be like, oh, I don't know. Somebody who's in their ego. This could be like easy for them to hack something. They may be, they might have experience in computer engineering or something. Betrayal, heartbreak. Parental figure, mom, dad. Y'all, we can't get away from this parental energy lately. So there could be a parental figure that has betrayed you, collective, to steal an inheritance. Y'all, this energy just keeps coming back out. I can't with this energy. So this particular person, mom, dad, step-parent, parental figure, whoever this parental figure is that's involved here, may have hacked your emails or their emails are being hacked. Clarify ego. August. Somebody could have done something in August because they want your life or something that you stand for or have by any means necessary. They did this in their ego. They were being stubborn. They wouldn't stop. They had too much pride to hold back on doing whatever this was. Somebody's trying to steal your inheritance by being a homewrecker. They could be wrecking something in your life that you worked really hard for or trying to. This is like this Five of Swords energy, win at all costs. Y'all, why is my face itching so bad? Okay, we have hacked text again. Oh, we have hacked text and emails. Okay, so these are lining up. This betrayal could have something to do with online pictures, collective. These could be compromising pictures even. This was a betrayal this person has been a part of. Now, we have hacked texts and hacked emails lined up right next to each other. So this person could have betrayed you by hacking emails or text. This could have been a parental figure. This could have happened in the month of August. It could be any August. It could be this last August, like last month, or the August before. We have the initial C. And U. CU. And J. Okay, we also have the initial September sorry, not the initial, the month September or June. So we have June, August, September. Something is significant about these months. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some more information for ego, please? Parental figures and drop the ball, corrupt. So you could have a corrupt family involved in this here, collective. Stealing this inheritance. Clarify coffee date, meeting up, discussions. Discussions about doing this financial crime to steal your inheritance or documents or bank information, bank accounts, personal items. I'm really getting that this is money, collective. Abundance. That's yours. They stole something. By any means necessary, they did this. Now these people could be meeting up, planning, or discussing something about something done in March, or something to do with an Aquarius or a Pisces, or actually an Aries or a Pisces. So we have March, June, September, August. Dark web. Somebody could have literally put your pictures that they hacked on the dark web. This was a betrayal by a parental figure. This was in order to take something, money. This was in order to do, they could have even tried to do a financial crime and said that it was you, collective. They were told don't do it. They did it anyway. Don't do it. Don't hack these emails. Don't hack these texts. You're going to be sorry. Somebody could be meeting up about this now. Somebody could have told them don't do this financial crime. They could have met up with someone to plan this. One more, please, for a coffee date. Meeting up. Fall, November. This could have happened in fall, like this time, through, like, say, early December. This could have happened in the past. Dropped the ball. So somebody dropped the ball here. This was either officials or this parental figure did something corrupt. Financial support. So this corruption could be financial support, collective. This could be money that's yours, that somebody used. Clarify signs. Lied in court. Somebody could have repeatedly lied in court about a financial crime that has to do with an inheritance or bank accounts. Ooh. Oh. Gang members, dark web, online pictures, compromising pictures perhaps. This could have been a heartbreaking backstab. Someone could have lied in court in June, August, September, March, sometime in fall, or they're planning this if they haven't already. So we have gang members, dark web. Ex-friend, ex-partner, ex-wife, husband. This is somebody that's an ex. They could be a gang member or related to some type of a coven or a cult. They were told to not do this, to not hack you, to not put these pictures online, on the dark web perhaps. They could have done this repeatedly. G, somebody with the initial G that you dated in the past. or currently, I guess. G could have worked with a parental figure to do something in fall. They could have been paid financial support. Somebody forged something here, collective. Somebody forged something for financial support. So okay, let's get some clarification for conflict, Holy Spirit. Now, you could be born in March, June, September, or August. Even sometime in fall, we have friends. So friends could have also, friends that you were incompatible with or had irreconcilable differences with, that you've clashed with in the past, could have also lied in court about a financial crime. Now, these people could be literally gang members. You may not have known this. You may have known this and then maybe had irreconcilable differences. You weren't interested in these types of people or whatever. Okay, so we have in-laws are involved. Stepmom, stepdad, step-siblings, and hacker. So you could be, these gang members could be hackers. These people could be friends from your past or something. They could have been meeting up to discuss committing a financial crime involving you, collective. Like to take a stolen bank account, or like to steal a bank account or inheritance or money of some sort. In-laws could be involved in something here with an ex-partner and hacking. G is significant. A parental figure could, their initial, first, middle, or last could be G, or this is an X. They could have also worked with gang members to lie. G could be a witness to something. G may be a witness and need to come out and say something here. Otherwise, they're going to end up going down with these people. G could be a witness of in-laws, and an X, hacking, friends, gang members, parental figures being involved in something. G could be a witness to forgery, property. Hold on, let me change this really quickly, you guys. Hopefully this is a good station. All right. You could be seeing these people's true colors. You could see how dark they are. Clarify reflection. You know, it's always harder to see things when we're in it. So getting, you know, some distance from certain people, places, or things can always help us to reflect and see the truth of things. Psychological ABUSC, or manipulation. So these friends could be a part of some sort of psychological mind effing. This was to lie in court. Yeah, somebody could have provided like either real or fake documents that they hacked or something. These could be gang members. Somebody could have done something on the dark web. This was foul play. In-laws are involved, and in-laws, ex-friends, ex-partner, husband, whomever, is involved in something here, in this foul play to hack you. They could have been involved in some sort of catfishing. Clarify reflection. Aunt, uncle, cousins, extended family. So there could be extended family in this collective. Now, this doesn't have to be your family, but it could be. We have parental figure involved. So this could be your parental figure, or Yeah, somebody here. This could be an aunt, uncle. Yes. Somebody wanted some sort of property and financial support, so they forged something here. And G could be a witness to this. Holy Spirit. Marriage. Marriage. Somebody could have done something with a marriage, made up fake marriage documents, which was foul play. Perhaps to take a property. Someone could have pretended to be married to you, to F with you, or because they wanted to move some money around that's supposed to be yours. Can I get one more, please? What else do we need to know about this reflection? Trying to create endings and blockages. So, yeah, like, these people could be psychologically mind-effing you, collective, in order to create endings. They lied in court to create endings. They lied in court about a financial crime or a bank account. Something here when it comes to money. These particular friends could have even been like wanting your life by any means necessary to steal your inheritance. So they lied in court to create endings for you. So let's just say you have an inheritance coming, or let's just say you even have some type of money coming towards you. If these people found out, they could have lied in court about a financial crime in order to get, like, sue you or something for money like you may not even have, for inheritance or whatever this lump sum of money is or was that you were going to be getting or got. This could be gang members who did this. They could have hacked something and put something on like the dark web. You could have family members involved. Somebody witnessed something at a property. They could have witnessed forgery. G could have witnessed forgery at a property. Gang members and G could have forged something and then lied in court about it in order to create endings for you. Let's just get one more from this deck and then we'll move on to another deck. Fake ID, passport, card, or license. And this is clarifying and right next to real fake documents. So somebody here could have used a fake ID. Somebody could have even hacked you to get a copy of your driver's license or something, or passport, or someone used a passport. This could have been gang members. They could have put your identification on the dark web along with some compromising pictures. All right, let's get another deck. Somebody could be even trying to convince you of lies. This was part of this foul play. They could have tried to get you fired. K. A could have tried to get you fired. Somebody with the initial A, first, middle, or last, or K, first, middle, or last. There could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius involved that's hellbound. Somebody could have done tried to do something with prescriptions. They could have used a fake ID to like pick up your prescriptions or something. They were coerced someone to do some sort of mail interference or like mail theft. This is by a passive-aggressive narcissist. These people could have made false reports with your mail This was a scam or a scheme. One of these people could work in a bar or a club, or they just tip the bottle too much. October and E could be involved, and these people, there's evidence that these people are being exposed. They could have exposed themselves. R could have got a fake power of attorney in spring, or someone's name is April, who's a stalker, was trying to do something with metadata, okay? So they could have hacked your phone or your computer and given something to the police, or the police have an electronic footprint on who hacked you and who wants to destroy your dreams, who's stalking you. X and L could be involved. Somebody could have set you up online for online sex or something. This was harmful. We have yes and no. Somebody set you up, but not for online sex. Cousins. Cousins could be involved. All right, let's get another deck here. Yo, I gotta put some different music on. I'm sure someone's gonna complain about that. All right, let's get some clarification here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some clarification for proposal, money, inheritance? What do we need to know about this? That's too many. Pretentious, superficial, braggart. Somebody could be bragging about stealing some money or doing something, a betrayal or a heartbreak or backstabbing. Somebody is bragging about doing this. They could be saying you're superficial, like they're bragging about doing this to you and saying you're superficial. Someone who supposedly has unconditional love for you. This could be a parental figure, a mother even, who's superficial or pretentious. Can I get one more? Isolation. Abandonment. This could be a mother, you guys, that abandoned you, feel like abandoned you. Wanted you isolated. They could have been calling you superficial. Okay, I'm picking if this person could have birthed you, but they're not a mother. If this, you know, this, okay, so this particular person, like, you could know this person wasn't a good mother, perhaps, and you may have even, like, alluded to the fact that this person wasn't a good mother, and they could have like agreed with you and been like, yeah, I know I was a horrible mother, and you know, and they were doing this covertly, right? So they were trying to covertly agree with you. Somebody could have been talking about the way you look, collective. Clarify ego, please, Holy Spirit. So somebody had too much pride to stop doing whatever it is that they did with this financial support. Someone could have gained financial support, collective, off of putting your compromising pictures or pictures of you in any capacity on the dark web. They did this for financial support. They wanted to wreck your life by any means necessary. They could have rejected you, wanted to leave you behind, deserted. You could feel like this person abandoned you and deserted you. Wow. Again, this could be this mother figure. They were working to abandon you. They abandoned, or this person abandoned you and dropped the ball when it came to something here. When it came to some sort of financial support. Like, basic parental duties, this person could have skipped out on. So they dropped the ball when it came to their parental duties. They abandon you. A role model. Somebody doesn't like your, how you're viewed in the community. They wanted you rejected and abandoned because you are viewed as a role model. A Sagittarius, or somebody who has Sagittarius heavily aspected in their birth chart. So this, I'm not getting this is actually someone's zodiac sun sign. I'm getting that this somebody has Sagittarius somewhere else in their chart. Like, this could be their North Node. Yeah, this person was careless and irresponsible. Superficial. So somebody just is interested on it, or they only care about how people view them on the outside. So they could have committed some sort of crime against you, collective, on the dark web to make you look bad because they thought that they were projecting how this would make them feel. Like, if somebody put pictures of them on the dark web and got some sort of money for them, they would have been upset, right? But you could be like, I mean, like, of course it's upsetting, right? But they did this based on their own feeling, not yours. So they did this off of a projected feelings about how they would feel, thinking this is how you would feel. But if you don't know something's happening, how can you feel a certain way, right? All right, let's get some clarification for coffee date. Meeting up, planning to do something on the dark web. Yeah, this could have been a lover, an ex, current, or past. This could be a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, though. This person could have met up with these people to help them do something on the dark web to commit some sort of a financial crime. This person could have been told to not do something, but they did it anyway. Now, it's interesting because we have November here, and Sagittarius is a November sun sign. November and December, but I'm just telling you what's out here. So this could be a November Sagittarius that's involved. All right, let's get one more. Spiritual gift. Your spiritual gifts could be telling you who this egotistical person is, collective. Let me get one more. What about the spiritual gift? Holy Spirit. Somebody could have been given a gift, or said that they were going to be given a gift, a spiritual gift, if they committed some sort of crime. Or somebody did something to get in your energy at your work, your job. A Sagittarius could have had something to do with a financial crime on the dark web. We have guarded and healing, recovery. not taking those though, just because they fell out. But Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some clarification for signs, light, and court about forgery? What else do we need to know about these people? Gift, reward, incentive, present. Okay, so Spirit is actually clarifying this. I think when that spiritual gift card came out, Spirit meant gift. So this is clarification. Somebody was given a gift to lie in court, an incentive, a present. This could have been by your ex, somebody with the initial G who's involved here. You could be seeing like signs of this. This person could be infatuated with you, collective. An ex with the initial G that's actually infatuated by you. Ooh, I'm getting ringing in my left ear. So, confirmation. Yeah, someone could have, this is somebody you had a union with, collective. They could have agreed on paper to do something. They could have committed to these gang members to lie in court with them. I just heard initiation. I agree to IG, agree to fulfill the terms of this contract, effective date, until, and their signature. They could have said that they were going to do this until they got some sort of gift or reward for lying in court. This is somebody that you were in a union with, collective. Wow. So this ex, you could literally have an ex with the initial G, first, middle, or last. This could, of course, be a ex-friend, an ex-wife, or ex-partner as well, ex-husband. One more for signs. Ooh, diabolical, nefarious, gossip, trash talk. I can't talk. So you could have seen the signs of this diabolical, demonic individual. You could see that they were like gossiping or trash talking you. You could have seen that they did this repeatedly. This G individual who contracted with gang members to lie in court is diabolical and demonic. These people, these gang members, this G person lied in court, trash talked you in court. They could have even forged something here. Forged a contract. They could have went to the courts and had like a fake document. We have that out here. They have a fake document that maybe they even forged your signature on, saying you would give them some sort of money or something, or I have no idea, but they could have gang members could have went into court with a fake ID, a masculine. So there could be a masculine involved. They did this for stability. Because they're insecure or they were envious of something. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Clarify conflict. Ally, friend. So somebody here could have been an ally, or you thought this person was an ally. This person could be an ally or a friend that you have irreconcilable differences with, that you clashed with, so they hacked you. What else do we need to know here, Holy Spirit? We have angel, spirit guide, knowledge, and game over, you guys. So you could have knowledge about something here, or your in-laws have knowledge about something. Something could be completing with this conflict, collective. wrapped up in, say, March. Something about you having your spirit guides, your angels, your highest archangels giving you information about these friends, making you knowledgeable on what these in-laws have done. The fact that they've lied in court. And you could be this earth angel that they lied on. Ooh, they could have said, yeah, these people could have been deceptive, fraudulent, or something. They could have said this about you. They were saying this about a star energy. They were trying to pull the strings, misrepresent a star energy. You, this earth angel energy. This could have been this G person or these gang members. This could also have been an X, or if this G member is an X. They were told not to do this, collective. Your in-laws could be involved in some sort of foul play. Ooh, y'all, when this card comes out under these circumstances that I just spoke, I get hate crime from this. It's LGBTQIA. You could have in-laws or extended family, friends, people saying that you're LGBTQIA, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with. But if they lied about something here in regards to any of the stuff we just spoke about, it could be considered a hate crime. Like, it can be twisted into a hate crime, whether it's true or not. I just heard saving grace. This hate crime could be someone saving grace in a court of law. We have happiness, gratitude, contentment. So you're completely content in your status. How do I put this? I'm trying to be YouTube friendly. Sorry, you guys. And politically correct at the same time. We have fraud and Libra. There could be a Libra involved in some sort of fraud here. They were completely happy to do something. This could have something to do with insurance, mortgage fraud, identity theft, check fraud. This could be against someone that is in the LGBTQIA community. Or this person who did this is part of the LGBTQ community. That this person could be a Libra. They were completely happy to do this fraud to block your finances. Somebody was trying to take something or freeze your finances or something to that effect. It was fraud. Somebody could have been reading up on something here. This was a third wheel, third party, other woman or other man. I'm also getting like poly relationship. You could be seeing someone's true colors here. Oh, that's too many. That was like a lot of cards. Sorry, y'all. All right, let's get one more for reflection. Oh my God, the same card just came out. Copycat. This person is a copycat. Something they tried to do as a third party. They could have tried to do this on technology with a main male. Something on the computer, phone, something like that. They copied you. They could have pretended to be you. Sent someone. They were trying to convince someone of lies. So this third wheel was trying to convince someone of lies in order to cause endings and blockages. At first it says trying to convince you of lies, but Somebody was doing foul play here, trying to convince someone of lies. But you have some type of spiritual rank over these people. Like they can copy and impersonate you all day long, but they still don't have your spiritual rank. And that's how somebody knows it's you or not. Children, investments. Somebody could have got their kids to invest in something. For money. Oh, to invest in some sort of mind games. Some sort of psychological manipulation, some sort of confusion or trickery. So they were playing mind games on someone. This could be your extended family, aunts, uncles, cousins. This person is a covert narcissist. They could be saying, I'm never wrong. Ew. This could be a covert family member, like a covert or malignant narcissist that did this foul play, that came up with the idea to psychologically mess with you. Something about substances. Okay, this card went right there. So we've got collective and medications or substances. So somebody was saying you collective were on some type of substance. This person was saying that they're never wrong. You're on substances and they're never wrong. Sick. This could have been a parent that was saying this about their own kid. Okay, Holy Spirit, one more for reflection. What else do we need to know? Oh my God, y'all, this reading has gone so long. Wow. All right. That's too many. Okay, can I just get one, please, Holy Spirit? Witchy sister, empowerment, gains, level increase, in cahoots. So someone who claims to be a sweet, caring, compassionate person is in cahoots here. This could be a witchy sister or like just somebody who is manipulative or playing games or doing something behind the scenes. They did this to gain some sort of money or level up, hoping this would empower them. There could be sisters involved in something. This is like a dark collaboration that they're involved in. Ooh, y'all, these are the people that are matching with the energy that I spoke about in the beginning of the reading. Whoever these witchy sisters are the people who are involved with G and X gang members. They could also have in-laws or parental figures that are involved in something. Aunts, uncles, cousins. Yeah, these people are all in cahoots when it comes to this dark alliance, this secret collaboration against a sweet person who empowers people. They did this for money. You could be actually matching these people to this energy collective. You may, if you're wondering who specific people are in a case that you're dealing with, like a specific case here, like, whatever's going on, you could be like building a case against someone, or someone's building a case against someone, or thinks they are. They're doing this for money. This could be a player. Somebody could be calling, like this person could be non-committal or the community cup. DTF, that's what the card says. They're saying this about you. They're saying you are the community cup. You're the player. You're DTF. And I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that at all here. They could be saying this about a Pisces. Yeah, they're trying to set up a Pisces perhaps, or a Pisces is involved in this chaos magic. A Taurus. Okay, I'm really getting that somewhere in your chart you have Pisces, collective. Somewhere. These people are trying to set you up. This could be a Taurus that's trying to wear a mask to do something. Whatever they did was too much. It was in excess and they're not going to be successful with it. This was an intent to harm. I'm really picking up like P-O-I-S-O-N. Aries. An Aries could be involved in some sort of spell work against your intuition, or some spell work when it comes to computers, technology, hacking. Yeah, this coven is going to be exposed and they're being revealed to you, collective. I can't show that card behind the scenes. And now they're going to be running because they did something here. They were trying to dig up dirt or stalk you, invade your privacy. They could have hacked you and invaded your privacy. They could have even put cameras in your home. They were trying to keep you in lack or poverty, but this is coming to them. They wanted you to fear poverty, or they wanted you to struggle, but now they're in fear and they're running away. If they aren't, they need to, especially with the first message that I talked about, where they had a chance, but that was in the past. Somebody could be a liar. A Scorpio could be involved. You could have a passed over loved one that's part of your light team that's bringing you this peace, harmony, and calm feeling. You know, this situation could be going on, collective, and rather than be scared, upset, crying, mad, angry, you just feel calm and contentment. You feel peace and harmony. This could be because of your light team all around you, protecting you, your spirit guides. Yeah. I don't see these people being successful at all here. They're going to actually need to be recovering from this or healing from this. They're going to be locked up in jail, secure, safe, and guarded for trying to do something with your abundance, trying to be the source of something financially that was fated for you. Somebody here is the leader of something. This could be a Scorpio that doesn't know what they're doing when it comes to energy work. This could be an Aquarius. Okay, I just heard their spell work doesn't work because you're a true earth angel. Their energy work isn't even energy work. This could be energy also that this Aquarius put into taking here. And they could be being watched, or every time they go through an intersection, this stoplight camera is catching them. Somebody could have been optimistic that they'd be able to impersonate you and that this would be a shocking, unexpected surprise. But you're otherworldly and they cannot impersonate your otherworldly gifts or otherworldly abilities or whatever. They had their fingers crossed that this was going to work. They were trying to make you snap. They were trying to make you sick. And all you did was transform and have a rebirth, an upgrade. Every time they tried to do some sort of perhaps candle magic on you, they had creative ideas on how to project something towards you. This could have to do with a court case. They could have been trying to project something with candle magic. This was like a creative, imaginative idea to make you sick and to make you snap through psychological manipulation. This could have been in order to make a court case go in a different direction. Something about access. Somebody has regret, oh my gosh, and remorse for trying to access you. Somebody could have like broken your house, or they tried to access your light. So whatever somebody did here with this door, with locks, with access to your home, with keys, something like that, they have regret and remorse for doing this. They're guilty of this. This could be this Aquarius. Someone could have impersonated you with a fake ID to gain access to your home. They could have got like the keys to your house or something somehow. But your light team was on the other side of the door protecting you. Look at this. See the auras here? So your light team was on the other side of this door protecting you. So this person could be getting in trouble with the courts. There could be a feminine involved, or they said they were spinning an illusion that you're a sidewalk gang, but really you are this divine supreme being. They were trying to spin illusions on. This could be a Capricorn, or this person's like the devil. This could be a Gemini who was trying to emotionally manipulate you. But you just changed. You're adaptable. You adjusted to something. Your brother or sister could be involved. Siblings, someone's siblings can be involved. This doesn't have to be yours. They took, oh my gosh, siblings could be involved, collective, in taking a bribe against you, this intelligent Sigma. They could have also taken money to interfere or block a relationship, because these people have toxic attachments, negative karmic bad habits. This could be a Leo who stole something as well. Ooh, a Leo parent could have stole something, collective. This could have been intellectual theft. So this could have been this parent that stole pictures or online files of you. A Virgo could be involved in trying to bind your finances, or trying to cause you some type of grief. This person could have been like, oh, sure, like this Virgo was like helpful. No problem. I'll do this for you. Oh my goodness. Y'all, these are the last three cards of the deck, okay? And we have Poison, ugly spell, beauty spell, and Cancer. Somebody could have tried to put something in a drink of yours to cause you Cancer. Now, either that or it's just a distorted Cancer that's involved in this. Someone who's moody, over-emotional, clingy. But this person could have also tried to like make you sick. I'm getting that this was specifically to make you sick. I mean, we've got ugly spell, beauty spell here, and Cancer. Do you see how she looks? Somebody could have done, somebody could be a nurse or an MA, or know something about something about toxic medications or something. But yeah, this is backfiring. Whatever this drink is that you perhaps were poisoned, that was harmful, it could have been red. It could have been red. Like it could have been a red substance that you drank, or it whatever it is, it made you really sick. All right, let's get a positive message, you guys. I'm sorry this reading is going so long. It didn't even feel like it was very long to me. All right. Let's get a positive message. Way I read, please do like the reading. It really helps the channel, and I'd love to have you subscribe if you guys would like. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get one final message to close out this reading for the collective? Just one final card, Holy Spirit, for the collective to close out this reading. We have Dream Thief. Refusal of the call. These cards are beautiful. All right, let's, somebody could have been trying to make your hair fall out, collective. That's just a side note. All right, let me get my eyes on here. Okay. The Dream Thief is a soft and compelling seductress. Her only purpose is to keep you hypnotized by comfort and sameness. She wants you to tell your old stories over and over so you don't evolve beyond them. Ask yourself whether you are reverting back to the familiarity of your origin story of why you were wounded or when you were rejected. Do you talk about how your family molded you as a child without also acknowledging that you've already become someone else? Teaching from an old wound will never allow you a new adventure. Instead, bring to mind how you've already changed, remembering that you have new stories to rely and build upon. Do you want to move beyond the barrier of glass you've placed between you and the horizon? You can, and it's not difficult. Answer the call to a new adventure and drop your resistance to sailing the uncharted seas of your potential. The wind will soothe and sing the Dream Thief to sleep so you can wake up and move forward. You are so much more than you know. Now it's time to express what has lain dormant. Your new adventure has already begun. Now, you guys, I can't help but relate that back to the original message I started on this reading. So it's time for you to realize who you are. It's time to start expressing who you are. And if others don't help to support you in this time of telling who you are, then maybe it's time for them to not be part of your story anymore. You've already become someone else. The adventure has already begun, okay? Instead of talking about old wounds, bring to mind how you've already changed. Remember the new stories that you have already embarked upon in your life. You are so much more than you know, collective. You could just be opening your eyes to how powerful you are or how knowledgeable you are on something. You could be realizing how happy you really are and be showing gratitude about this, for this. And remember the beginning of the reading, I said that you can see the ending of something on the horizon. And this says, do you want to move beyond the barrier of glass you've placed between you and the horizon? You can, and it's not difficult. Even if you have to spend time alone, collective, being able to be alone is so important. You know, when you start to feel comfortable and confident in being alone, you're going to actually attract more people to you. And it will just be up to you on whether or not you want them as a part of your life. Do you want to be the thirsty person who's aging and wants others, but they don't want you? And I'm not trying to be like mean. I'm just trying to bring this to awareness. No, you want to step it up and become the Empress energy that you know you can be or you already are. Because Empress energies do not chase. Everyone is attracted to the Empress. So, well, not everyone, but people are attracted to the Empress, right? The Empress doesn't chase. So perhaps it's time for you to step up to this call of being the Empress. You could have dealt with some sort of rejection, but this is your protection, collective. The rejection was part of the path of fulfillment. Catch yourself when you realize that you're reverting to the past and speaking about the same old wounds that we tend to do. It's easy to stay on that course. It's harder to break away and go down the path that you know you were really meant to be on. And sometimes that path is lonely. I just heard it's lonely at the top. So you stepping into this earth angel energy as you are, right? It could be lonely at the top, but you won't need anyone else other than who you know you can rely on. The Most High, your spirit team, your spirit guides. So once you realize that, people are going to be attracted to you. People are attracted to this type of energy. And you already have it in you. You could be saying the signs. Now, sometimes this energy can take literally decades to come into. It transpires when you learn yourself. You learn what you want, what makes you feel good, what makes you happy, who makes you happy, what makes you happy. When you're working a job that you enjoy. I mean, none of us are really, unless you are independently wealthy, we're not getting out of things without working. So why not be doing something that you enjoy? You could be just coming into your own collective. You could just be realizing what it is that you do enjoy. And that takes time. Sometimes it can take decades to come into your own, to realize who you are, what you stand for, what you want out of your life, the kind of people that you want to draw towards you. It can take a long time by trial and error, by making mistakes and learning from those mistakes. And when you get to the other side, after everything I just spoke about, you're going to be confident and content, happy, peaceful, living in harmony, living with Mother Gaia, the nature, staying grounded. And that's what this energy is about. When you're able to keep yourself in a peaceful, calm energy, it's about staying grounded. It's about keeping your chakras all aligned and staying grounded. It starts with staying grounded and it ends with being grounded. So, now might be a time for you to reflect on something. Reflecting on some conflict from the past, reflecting on these egotistical presences, these arrogant family, friends, co-workers, seeing the synchronicities and the signs, matching this energy, this toxic energy to the people who you know is involved. Just know you guys are so loved. I really appreciate everything you guys do on the channel. Let me know in the comments if you feel like sharing, if anything in this reading resonated. And again, if you guys like the way I read, please like the reading and subscribe if you would like. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I love you. Bye.